Hello friends, Hal here. This is Quail Studio's guitar, and we are going to talk about the chord progression and for the lead for Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven, and also the chord progression and how you play it for the last verse, because it's basically the same chord progression. So we'll talk about that right now. First of all, let's talk about the chords in the last verse, because they go like this. Okay, and they're the same chords for the lead, but we're going to play them differently. I'm going to play them as open position chords. Like that. Okay, so let's talk about these really quick. First of all, we've got an A minor bar chord. Now, this is like an E minor chord, but it's up 5 frets. Your bar finger, your first finger, is on the 5th fret. Remember to get that finger really close to the fret. Okay? That's what you want. Let me zoom in a little bit and show you exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about right on that fret. Not on top of it, like that, but just behind it, so that when you strum it, all those notes come out really well, but you're right there and you're a little bit on this side of the finger. Okay? Not on the flat part right here, but sort of on that hard part right there. So we rotate. And I bring my guitar out like this, and then tuck my elbow in. And my second finger is going to be right up against my index finger, my first finger. And then I'm going to have a space there. We're skipping a fret, and we're doing our E minor chord with a bar. Okay, so this is an A minor chord. Then we're going to go down and we're going to play a G chord as a bar chord. It looks like an E chord, 3rd fret, and then the next one will be the F chord. Like that. Those two chords are exactly the same. F is on the 1st fret, bar is on the 1st fret.
G's on the 3rd fret, A minor's on the 5th fret.
But now we pick this finger up because it turns into a minor chord. Now when I do the chords for the lead, they're a little bit more subdued. I do the A minor chord like this, then I do a G chord, and then I play an F chord. Now you can do an F like this, and just play 4 strings, or you can do an F bar chord, so here's your A minor, G, F, G. Now why do I do this? Well, because the notes in the A minor chord like this are exactly the same as the notes in that bar chord. So the only note that's different from that bar chord is that high E string where you have an A note at the top. And the G chord right? That's almost the same. Your B string is an extra note from the bar chord. And then your F chord, of course, is the same as when you do, right? Or if you do this one, if you want to do this F chord and relax your hand and not have to play your bar the whole time, you can use this F chord. Here's the timing on these chords. Turn off my reverb on my amp so you can hear. So what we do is we go, that's a muted strum, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, G chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then F. 1, I'm going to count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's stand up and show you that. Detail. So this is what we do. What I do, one of the things that's nice about the bar chord is that you can lift that bar chord and you can actually just touch the strings. You don't push, but you lift it and it stops. And then you can do the muted strum. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I push, push. See how that chord stops? So you don't keep it down or go like this, right? It's move down to G, same thing, and then down to F. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you're on this F chord, 1, so I come off of the notes, you strum it quickly. These are eighth notes now. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like that. You strum down and you get off the chord. I mean, I'm touching, but I'm not pushing. And then you strum up, muted strum twice. Like that. So the first one is down, up, down. The next one is up, down, up. Then the next one is down, up, down. And then up, down, up. And then F, G. So that's the timing on that. When I use the open position chords and I'm doing A minor, it's very difficult to do that. So during the lead, I don't really worry about that too much. Same timing as the verse. I prefer that F to be the bigger F like that, because you have that low F note and then the G, and then when you do the A, so you have that really, these are the same notes, A, G, F, G, A. So when I start with the A open position chord and the G open position chord, I prefer that because of that bass note. But if you need to relax your hand, if you need to rest it, just do that one. Because if you're playing with a bass player, then he's going to take that low note. You don't have to worry about it. If you're solo, people will forgive you if you have to rest your hand. It's not a big deal. Let's talk about how many times you have to play this, and let's just think about it. What happens if you're playing with a guitar player who decides to improvise a little bit and maybe do it longer. You just have to watch him. Okay. And listen. Oh, you know what? I'm doing something here that I didn't describe. So let's get a little closer and I'll show you again exactly what I'm doing, because these chords are awesome and you can actually play them in a certain way that it makes it easier to go from chord to chord. So this is what I'm doing. Right there. See that? I'm actually strumming. See that? It's like an open strum. A minor, 2, 3, open, 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 open. You can do that. You can. Don't do the whole thing. Right? You just lightly touch the strings. Usually these 3 strings right here, the D string, the G string, and the B string. Now when we get into the part that goes, and as we wind on down the road, shadows. The singer, oh man, he is singing. He's floating up there in a really high tenor range. Usually I sing in an octave lower. And as we wind on down the road, our shadows taller than our soul. There walks a lady we all know, who shines white light and wants to show how everything still turns to gold. And if you listen very hard, the tune will come to you at last. When all in one and one is all, to be a rock and not to roll. Stop on F, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. And then I think that's it. There's no chord. But if you want, you can play an A minor chord at the end. Just to finish things out. If you're just like, you know, something's missing. I just need to play something right there to make it complete. Play an A minor chord. But they don't do that on the record. So anyway. All right. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. Thanks for supporting this channel. In the description below, you'll find links that you can help to support this channel. I've got a Patreon page in case you want to be part of that over there. I need to get a new setup, a new recorder, the one that attaches, because I've got a cord here and sometimes it messes up. And it's a great recorder. I love it. It's a Roland R26 and it's wonderful, but I saw one the other day that I'd like to get, but it's a couple $100. So if you'd like to help me pay for that, oh man, it would be so great if you could help. Thank you very much for being here and for supporting. If you can't give any hard cold cash, like this video, share it with your friends, help them to become a subscriber to Quail Studios Guitar, and we'll talk to you later.